Hello Dodge World, this is Marty Fletcher from Utah Performance. I'm going to go over two combinations here specifically related to intake manifold work. I have a customer that sent me one of his dynos that exactly matched our dyno for our 408 here. He actually has the same exact combo. He's running a 10.3 compression 408 with stage 1 EQ ported heads, stage 2 intake manifold, big throttle body, Longtube headers, Efan, all the normal stuff, SCT. I want to show you the difference. Here is my original, the white Ram, Great White, making 387, 411 on the 408 here. And you can see it's at 4,500 RPM where it makes its peak torque at. Now obviously the shorter the runner, the higher your peak torque is going to be. Okay, the longer the runner, that peak torque is going to drop down to a lower RPM. So you can see I had the M1 2-barrel on this setup here, and I made 411 foot-pounds of torque. And that was a great running combo. I mean, that was one of the small combos on it. Geez, I think I went up to freaking a whole bunch more. Yeah, 416, 407, 431, 423 all motor. That was a pretty killer setup. But it was still the M1 2-barrel manifold. But anyway, the difference is this. This was the customer's dyno with the same setup that we have on my truck. Well, actually, it's Garrett's truck, and it's the same 408, 10.3 compression 408, stage 1 ported heads by Chris at Performance Injection Equipment with the 202 valve. So nothing really fancy in there. Only like maybe 260. 270 CFM at the most, you know. But the key is the manifold. Look at the torque on this setup here. You're making 384 rear wheel horsepower and 467 foot-pounds of torque on the very mild UTP 500X cam. That's 220, 108 LSA, and the lift is optimized for 500 lift. That's what the X stands for. So a regular a regular UTP 450 or UTP 500 would be the low lift versions that work with your stock springs. The X versions are always for higher flowing heads. And if you remember, I did a dyno test on this a long time ago. I switched from, I did nothing but change the 220 450 lift to the 225 12 lift cam and gained absolutely zero on stock heads because the stock heads don't flow anymore on 450 lift. So, but anyway, this is the testament to the power of the Kegger that's been ported, VRPs with a wedge inside of it. He could have made more horsepower if he would have had a modified wedge inside of there, smaller wedge actually. He would have made more horsepower and probably started falling off on the torque. But you can see, look, 3,500 RPM maximum torque, not 4,500 RPM. That's right where you want it on a Ram. That's, you know, like ours, the size we have. But so anyway, there you go. We'll be dyno testing mine here again. Garrett's, sorry. We'll be testing his here pretty soon. Get back on there and show you the numbers. And then we'll use the same Mustang dyno. This is what we like. We usually use power 50, 22.6. Cut the thing off at 5,500. I don't need to go anymore. I don't have to rev the thing out to 6,000. There's no reason for it. It makes all of its power down low. So, but anyway, that's a quick example for you. I hope you enjoyed that. And if you got any questions concerning the combination of parts, by all means, give me a ring in the email. And also in the description of this video, I will go ahead and put the information of this combination down so you can kind of follow the same thing if that's what you're looking for. Not for everybody. Short runner intake manifolds are going to make more horsepower. They're going to be making 420 horsepower and maybe 430 or 420 torque, you know, at 4,500 RPM. You know, I don't want that. You know, if I'm going to put it in a lightweight 93 Dakota that's 2-wheel drive, simple setup, absolutely. That'd be a kicking setup to run in there. But I'm not. You know, like I said, I'm pulling my RVs, I'm pulling the race quads down to Sand Mountain. So, if you have any questions, give me a holler. It's great talking to you guys. Thanks for everybody letting me hit 1,000 subscribers finally. Don't know what that means. This means more people are watching the videos, I guess. Anyway, take care, and we'll talk to you guys later.